Greetings, Guzzlers! It's almost a new year. 2023 is winding down, so to celebrate, I took full advantage of my favoritist, well, not my favoritist, but it's up there, Christmas present, a gift certificate to Cottage Hill Package Store. So, I've got plenty of beers for the next few videos, which makes me happy. So I hope you have hit the like and subscribe buttons and the notification bell so you too can learn what I found at Cottage Hill Package Store. Taking full advantage of their singles cooler in the back there. All right, tonight I had to purchase because one, I've had beers from this brewery before and they're always tasty. Never a stinker in the bunch. And number two, this one harkened me way back to when I was but a wee lad watching television. Television at home. Specifically, television about just the good old boys, never meaning no harm. Beats all you never saw, been in trouble with the law since the day they were born. Straightening the curves, flattening the hills. Someday the mountain might get 'em, but the law never will. Making their way the only way they know how. And that's just a little bit more than the law will allow. So wow, with that in mind, I had to buy this. This is Bo and Luke Imperial Smoked Stout aged in bourbon barrels from Against the Grain. And of course, I love the art. But really, I'm just a sucker for the whole can. A can of 12.5% alcohol by volume, mind you. Let's see, fine print, but not so fine I need my glasses. Awesome. It beats all you ever saw. This barrel-aged ale uses the staple ingredients barley, rye, and corn, plus cherry wood, smoked malt to create a huge Imperial Stout. To top it all off, we barrel-aged the beer for 3 Kentucky months. The result is a rich and complex Imperial Smoked Stout with hints of caramel, vanilla, and spice. Now, while I crack this open and give it a pour, I want to remind everyone that even though it's been 30, almost 40 years since I've watched the Dukes of Hazzard, I can still remember, well, the characters at least. You had Bo and Luke Duke, you had Crazy Uncle Jesse, you had Boss Hogg and the sheriff, Roscoe Pico Crane, and the crazy maintenance guy, Cooter. And of course, who can forget Daisy Duke. Daisy Duke, who went and got clothing named after her. A pair of shorts that ride way too high. And in fact, it was Daisy Duke that made me realize that I was straight, even though I was watching that show before I reached puberty. So here we go. A nice pour, a lovely deep brown. And I thought it fitting that I would drink things out of my brand new shot glass. Look at that. Yes, folks. That is a bullet in the glass. I'll put an ad. Oh, that smells good. But I'll put a link to the company that makes these, as well as this beer, down in the written part of the video. So anyhow, let's give this wonderful smelling beer a taste, shall we? Oh, it's smooth. I can feel it running down. You can see it. Despite my beard, you could see it running down my chin there. Oh, this is tasty. And smooth. This is an Imperial Stout that I could drink for days, which would cause trouble. In fact, it reminds me of this shirt I sport. You no doubt recognize Mr. Toad and Mr. Frog. Let's see. We must stop eating, cried Toad as he ate another. That could be me with beer. We must stop drinking, he cried as he drank another. Anyhow, this is really good beer. I'm going to say 11 out of 10 bottle caps. You should run down to the store and purchase some. And if you're nowhere near Mobile's Cottage Hill Package Store, that's okay. I know they're online. And there's, I think almost every state lets you ship beer to your door. Oh, I love America in the age of the internet, if only for that reason. But anyhow, oh, that's good. I think the only thing that would make this better is if they make companion beers called the A-Team and the Fall Guy and Knight Rider and Airwolf. I think that would pretty much be the perfect combination of beer titles. So there you go, Against the Grain. Those could be your next beers. But anyhow, folks, 11 out of 10 bottle caps for Bo and Luke. Cheers!